All right. Hear me out. Did you know that there was once a young man, young Danny Fenton? Did you know that when he was just 14, when his parents built a very strange machine designed to see a world unseen? He's gonna get small because he's Danny Fenton. Now you see, when it didn't quite work, as supposed, they just quit. So Danny took a look inside of it. There was a great big flash. Everything just changed. His molecules got all rearranged. Phantom. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I should keep going with the bit or just end it. What is going on, guys? My name is Zora, and welcome back to Amity Park. Man, just like Nekopara, just like Magikoi, Academy 34, HS Tutor, etc., etc. I haven't played this game for you guys. I was about to say visual novel, but I guess this can be classified as a game. I haven't played this since 2019, boyos. It's a running joke at this point that everything ended for Fabulous Aura in 2019, and then, 3 days later, after the Fabulous Aura's corpse was thrown into a cave, he has been resurrected. Alright, so I'm very excited to be playing Amity Park for you guys once again. It's been a couple years, but anyway, so we are basically going to be restarting the playthrough though, mainly because since the last time I played, there was a couple smaller updates and then one really big Redux update, which we are playing now, that changes, like, I think a bunch of art and dialogue and, well, possibly dialogue. I don't know if it changes dialogue and, like, gameplay aspects. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some of the art, but I have not really played through it yet, so I don't know exactly what all of the changes are, mainly because, I want to play it for the first time with you guys, seeing all of the, new stuff and stuff, so who knows, maybe all of the dialogue and stuff's the exact same, but either way, we're gonna be starting over with the Amity Park Redux update, and it's gonna be a good time. So, let's just jump into it, Before we get back into Amity Park, could you do me a favor? Maybe hit the subscribe button, maybe tick the bell icon. That way you'll be notified when I post more videos. It's free, you can do it. Even if you're not watching on YouTube, go to the YouTube channel, do it. It's a big favor. But anyway, let's just get into Amity Park. I'm going ghost! What was I laying on the floor for? What happened last night? You see, guys, Danny Phantom is just an analogy for alcohol use, and how when you drink alcohol you become a completely different person. It's really kind of fucked up. Now, if you think about it, what happened last night? The last thing I remember, oh yeah, there was some kind of an accident in the Fenton Works lab. Fenton Works lab? Has Danny ever referred to it as anything but the Fenton Workshop? Anyway, I was trying to take a look inside my parents' ghost portal they built after it didn't quite work. I think I accidentally pressed a button on the side of the wall or something. Suddenly, there was a great big flash. Everything just changed. Man, I hope my molecules weren't all rearranged. With the bit, that's even funnier than it's supposed to be. Anyway, that rhymed. And then when I woke up, no, it couldn't be right. Had I really turned into a ghost? Did you guys know that according to Butch Hartman, Danny Phantom isn't actually a ghost? He's just a monster from another world, but they are referred to as ghost because, it just makes, to simplify it, Had I really been turned into a ghost? How else could I have gotten back into my room? I don't know, maybe you passed out and were carried? I mean, pretty No, I must have just bumped my head and imagined the whole thing. Dad probably just found me down in the lab and carried me up here. That's all. Ghosts are absolutely not, in any conceivable reality, real. Oh crap, it really did happen. I'm actually dead!
Danny! I'm getting a reading from the Fenton Finder that there's a ghost in your room. Try to fend it off with your weaponized teenage hormones while your
What? What? Yeah, I'm just gonna fuck every ghost in this. Wait. like, if you were watching the show and he said that, you'd be like, ah, man, haha, funny joke, I'm gonna fuck everyone. But no, this is Amity Park, the visual novel. Haha, I am gonna fuck everything and everyone. Cause I'm Ghost, you know?
Try to fend it off with your weaponized teenage hormones while your mother and I grab our ghost hunting gear. Good luck, son.
Oh man, if mom and dad catch me like this, I'm toast. Gotta think, how can I switch back?
Nearly there, son. Just a few more seconds. Hold on, my boy.
Gotta focus. Focus! Alright, Ghost, get ready to meet your maker. For sure this time. Hey guys, look. No ghost here, just a regular old Danny. Yes sir, nothing out of the ordinary, just a boring, completely non-translucent young adult's room. Well, that's strange. I could have sworn the Fenton Finder indicated. Don't worry, dear. I'll take a look at the calibration specs on it later. All we've done for the moment is foolishly barge into Danny's room without asking.
Oh, Timmy! I'm respecting your privacy by knocking, but asserting my authority as your father by coming in anyway!
Hey, stop! Why? I just don't get it. I always catch you fuckers watching this sick shit. This is sickening.
Like every parent. Right now, let's all just go downstairs and have some breakfast to cool down from this little false alarm. I'll even make a fresh batch of waffles for you boys. Leaping log cabins. That sounds great, honey. See ya, Danny. Last one downstairs is a rotten Belgian.
He's fat!
You gonna come down, hun? Yeah, Mom. I'll be down in a second. I just gotta, check out a few things first. It's sorta hard to explain, I guess. Oh, well, hey, far be it from me to keep a young man from figuring out his ever-developing body. Well, what? No, Mom. It's not like that. She's not right, but she's not wrong either. We're gonna be exploring our body, but just not in the way that she thinks. At least for right now, maybe later. Whoa, what? No, Mom, it's not like that. It's okay, honey, you take as much time as you need. I'll see you downstairs whenever you're ready, but try not to make your sister wait too long if you're gonna go to school together, okay? Love you, sweetie. Geez, that was a close one. If I'm not careful about keeping whatever's happened to me secret, I'll wind up as one of my parents' crazy experiments. Well, more than I already am anyways. Especially after this whole ghost stuff. Geez, I still can't believe this is real. I'm actually a ghost. Or something like one anyway. Whatever the case, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'll just try to eat some breakfast in the kitchen or something, if I still even can eat. Alright, so we're back in Danny Fenton's bedroom, and I'm not gonna lie, just based on his bedroom, they really did improve the backgrounds. This looks a lot closer to Danny's bedroom. There are a few, differences, I can notice immediately, but, to be fair, I only know this because I was watching Danny Phantom with someone, and they pointed this out to me, but you see how there's, two windows here? In the actual show, in some episodes, there would be a window on this side of Danny's bed, and in other episodes, that window was completely gone. I don't know if it was, early on, I don't remember specifically, but, normally there was, this would be a poster board that, protrudes out a little bit, and then there was a second, tinier poster next to it, and then the shelves were more moved, above his dresser over here, or nightstand, or whatever you want to call it. But then, in some episodes, there really would be, a second window. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of funny. that like I'm too like I like Danny Phantom too much. Okay, I'm a nerd. I get it, man. That shit was my childhood. Also, another thing. Oh, well, they kind of got this right. How there was like what is it? Like some of the room is made of bricks, and then some of it was more panel. Like I'm just now noticing that. Man, they're like they pay attention to Danny Phantom. But anyway, I'm gonna go grab some breakfast in the kitchen. I accidentally scrolled back a little bit. Let's go check out the house. I mean, all right. To be fair, I don't know how often they showed the hallway, so that's not something I'm more familiar with. Oh wait, I'm forgetting one thing before I go. If I click, yeah, they didn't get rid of it. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, like I love the new art style, at least what I've seen so far. But like I don't know. I'll always have a soft spot for like when they try to mimic the show. I don't know why. Like, come on, Butch. You had to know what you were doing when you gave that lady them hips, though. Like, okay. And wow, the living room is also a lot closer to the show. Though it also has, like, some differences. But, like, I think that's because, like, I don't know, like, the backgrounds for the Danny Phantom show were very stylized. And they were, like, hand-drawn. So, like, there was a lot of differences between different backdrops, etc., etc. So, anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's, like, what is it? I remember, like, this, like, this isn't something new to this update, because this is something also, like, with, like, the previous, like, version of Amity Park before they changed all the backgrounds. It looks 2D, but it's also, like, it looks like they used, like, I don't know, it's kind of like they had a 3D model that they kind of drew over a little bit. I don't know if they did that, but, like, it is very impressive, how good it looks. But anyway, sorry, I won't be critiquing the art all the way through, okay? It's just, you know, like, this is, like, a big artistic update, so, you know, I want to bring attention to it anyway. Yeesh, what was that all about? Mom and Dad were freaking out to get their gear upstairs in a really big rush. Oh, you know how they are. Any minor blip on a radar and they think they found the missing ghost link or something. Danny, when do you think that you and I should have the talk? The talk? What? Well, I thought Mom and Dad already gave me that one. Are there more things I should know? Because I don't want to be unprepared for. I don't think I'm pretty sure she means like an intervention, but you know, no, doofus, the talk about Mom and Dad. You do realize that eventually one of us is gonna get stuck here taking care of them, and frankly, I have far too many plans after I graduate school for it to be my responsibility. Okay, you know what, Jasmine? No. I don't want to hear your shit about Jack and Maddie, okay? While sometimes they are a little incompetent, mostly Jack, they are actually like brilliant inventors, and like they're also like really cool parents too, like especially Maddie, who is a badass. Like,
You are awesome!
come on, Jasmine, don't dish your like cool ass parents. Like, shit. Comment down below if you would like Jack and Maddie to be your parents. Like, I know for a fact that I would love Maddie to be my mommy. There's gonna be like a new sub alert for my Twitch. Be my mommy. Ah! They're so cool. Like, oh my god. I'm freaking out. I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a nerd. Of course, they're going to seem a little weird compared to other parents, but it's all in the pursuit of scientific research. Danny, real scientists study things like physics and chemical balances. I mean, they kinda do. Principal concepts of the known universe. Our parents study the paranormal. You don't see any problem with that? So, somebody's gotta study that stuff, right? Wait, you don't think ghosts are actually real, right? They've been looking for solid concrete proof for all these years, and they haven't been able to find one piece of non-circumstantial evidence. I mean, well, you know the burden of proof being as high as it is, and, and it's like, hey, Rome wasn't discovered in a day, night, so, I really don't think we should just dismiss. Exactly. It's total nonsense. We need parental figures who can provide some actual life guidance, not made up stories about crud. I think I hear them coming back from the lab. Look, we can talk about this later. Just remember, you're the one who's gonna be wiping drool off their lips when the time comes. And you know what, Jazz? Maybe not Jax. I would fucking love to wipe the drool off Maddie's lips. It's just like her, you're gonna be wiping something of mine off yours. Someday, Maddie, I promise, someday we'll find a ghost and properly capture it to prove to everyone we aren't crazy. Oh, sweetie, I know we will. I believe in you, and in us. We've just had a string of bad luck. That darn Fenton ghost portal was supposed to be our surefire guarantee to catch a real live ghost, too. Now it's just another piece of broken junk I failed to invent right. Hey, don't beat yourself up too much, Dad. You'll catch a real gruesome ghost for sure one of these days. And I bet you'll find out how to fix up your portal as well. You guys are brilliant inventors, after all. Exactly, Danny. Exactly. To be fair, you have proof ghosts exist that you can't exactly explain to everyone. So that's why you you know they aren't full of shit now. But yes! Oh, Maddie, what a son I have. Knows just how to make his old man feel like himself again. Don't worry, gang, Jack Fenton will never give up on his ghost hunting dreams. So, soppy speeches aside, I hear some delicious waffles were in the works. You betcha, son. So while your mother's whipping them up for us all, I'll tell you all the interesting things I know about ghosts. Vitally important information for anyone wanting to learn more about phantoms. So the very first thing you should definitely want to know about ghosts, and this is really important to understand like I said, is that... Oh whoops, no time for breakfast and crazy ghost factoids. We're gonna be late if we don't go right this second, in fact. Danny has class soon, and I have some thankfully non-diluted students to help tutor. Aw, but I was gonna cook for everybody. Yeah, and I was gonna tell Danny all the secrets of my extensive ghost knowledge, inexplicably and without any real reason. Oh darn, that's too bad. We're just running so short on time today, you guys. I'm really sorry. Fuck you, Jazz. Come on, Danny, we need to get going, now. You know, at least, like, what is it? Jazz, like, well, she is, like, a bit, you know, kind of a bitch. She's also kind of a good big sister now that I think about it. Well, I've always known this, because she really does care for Danny. She's just tired of all the crazy ghost bullshit. What, you believe in ghosts? I bet you believe in Santa too, huh, you piece of shit. Ghosts aren't real. And then a couple seasons later, she's like helping fight ghosts with Danny, and she's like, oh shit, I was kind of a bitch back then, wasn't I? Jazz, calm down. I have like a whole hour before the first bell even rings. I can get myself to school on my own. I'm an adult after all, so please. I want to eat my waffles first. I won't be late though. Promise. Yeah, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Ugh, you better not be, Danny. So then, gang, waffle time? Waffle time. I gotta use my map to get to school on time. What the fuck? What is this? Oh, there's actually like a... Oh, they're already working on the suit. Yes. I'm not gonna lie, guys. As like a 7-year-old, this suit was like the coolest shit ever. I loved that episode and just seeing Danny duplicate himself. I wish I had that power. You know how much shit I would get done if I could duplicate myself? I would get videos out so fast. I could do schoolwork. Oh. All right, shit. All right, let's get out of here. Casper, I don't think this map has changed. Hey guys, boy, am I glad to see you two. I'm not gonna lie, I was rewatching the first episode of Amity Park I did like back in 2018, and I like, I can't do Sam's voice at all. Like, she kind of sounds like this, but more feminine, you know what I mean? Just, to be fair, that's kind of a generalization of her ad voice, but whatever.
Why? It's only been since Saturday that we all hung out together, dude. It hasn't been too long a wait, has it?
So man, how was the rest of your weekend? You get as many phone numbers as your old pal Tucker did? Oh, could have been better. I sorta accidentally broke a machine my folks were working on last night. I mean, it was already broken, but I definitely think I busted it good. Oh, and I almost died because of it. Or maybe I did. Geez, dude, that's crazy. Knowing the level of tech they have in that lab, I'm glad you didn't seriously croak.
Whoa, are you okay, Danny? What even happened?
Yeah, I'm pretty much okay. You guys don't need to worry about me. I should be fine, assuming my body doesn't begin to dissolve into a puddle of green goo in the middle of class. That was also a good episode. I wonder if they're gonna have Danny in this, you know? Don't explain that to anybody in the comments, please. Like, if anyone asks what I'm talking about, don't explain it. Just know that I really hope Danny Phantom is in this game at some point. It makes sense to us Danny Phantom fans, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm pretty much okay. You guys don't need to worry about me. I should be fine, assuming my body doesn't begin to dissolve into a puddle of green goo in the middle of class.
Okay, well, I'm just glad you're alright. If it were just me, Tuck, and a pile of you in a jar, I don't think we'd last long as a trio.
Well, since you haven't gone Wicked Witch of the West just yet, we should probably hurry up before we're late. Mr. Lancer waves my tardiness track record in my face enough as it is.
Tucker, be cool. Paulina's coming this way.
Come on, man, I'm always cool.
You know, I don't think I'll ever understand what in Goth's name you two see in her.
Come on, Sam, it's obvious. She's just so pretty. Not just pretty, Paulina's smoking hot.
You know, both of your tastes in women leave something to be desired, fellas.
I'm just saying, but like, you and Danny are gonna start dating at some point, so I don't know if you really should be saying that, because you're kind of insulting yourself, to be honest. Like, and we already know Danny already kind of had a crush on you at this point. You're just kind of unaware of it, but you know. Aw, come on, Sam. How could we not be into all that?
Into, oh, what exactly?
Oh, hi, Paulina. We were just saying,
were you three weirdos talking about me again? Look, not that I don't appreciate the adoration from the freaks and geeks, but all your ogling is kinda creepy. Oh yeah, Paulina, I was just mentioning to the guys how good a job I think you do as a community pool, actually. Oh yeah, Paulina, I was just mentioning to the guys how good a job I think you do as a community pool, actually. Safe for all ages, nobody could possibly drown. Excuse me? Did you just call me shallow? Oh wow, I thought she was calling her a slut, to be honest. Oh wow, congrats on picking up on that slam. I guess you're not a complete superficial airhead after all. Maybe only 95% air.
Hey, what'd you just say about Paulina, goth geek?
I said, nut bucket, that your pseudo-girlfriend is as shallow as a kiddie pool for toddlers, that she's got a near limitless helium supply inside of her skull cap. Is that clear enough for you? You jock-itch-smelling piece of...
What my dear friend Sam here is trying to say, Dash, is that, Shut it, Fen turd. You've got about 3 seconds to give me a good reason not to pound you into the ground for what she said. Well, because, I didn't even say anything, for one, and, setting good examples for other enriches the soul? Time's up. Time for a good pounding. Geez, Dash, can't you give it a break already? Feels like you could at least try picking on somebody your own size if you were trying to impress anybody. Hey, Jasmine, I wasn't picking on your brother here, honest. Danny was just helping me, rehearse for the school play auditions. Yeah, that's all. I'm trying out for the part of a handsome quarterback who has trouble expressing his emotions. Oh, is that it? If you're gonna try taking up acting, you should work on your lying skills first. Come on, Dash, why don't you go ahead and practice your exit stage left?
Dash, don't let the ginger tutor girl tell you what to do. Nah, it's okay. I need to go to the locker room anyway. Later, babe. Dash, wait. You promised to give feedback on my cheer routine before class started. Wait up. Phew, that was a close one. Thanks, Jazz. Sure thing, little bro. Just be more careful, okay? I won't always be around to keep that goon at bay. He's not too hard to handle if you know how to properly push his buttons. I'll keep that in mind again. Thanks for the save. Man, you are the man, girl. Way to swoop in just at the right time to save our butts, Jazz. To be fair, you wouldn't have to if a certain goth bitch wouldn't say shit. I get it, you don't like Paulina. Stop saying it in the middle of the hallway, knowing I'm the one who's gonna pay for it. It's my duty as big sister to keep Danny and his buddies' butts safe from harm, Tucker. It's no sweat. Right on. It was a good thing you came in when you did. Those two would have been whining the whole time about their butts and I'd have to be the one to listen to it all. An abruptly exhausting task, I'm sure. Well, look, I've got my first tutoring session coming up, so I'll see you guys around later. Well, we wouldn't have been in... me and Tucker are like, we have the same wavelength. We both big brain. Well, we wouldn't have been in that situation if it weren't for a certain somebody flinging mud from their mouth at the popular girl. Oh, pipe down, Tucker. It's not my fault Dash can't learn to deal with his slow mental behavior without resorting to noogies and subatomic wedgies. Easy for you to say. You weren't the one who was gonna have their underwear lodged up into their pelvic bone. Let's try not to make the 250-pound walking gorilla mad, shall we? Ugh, let's just get to class already. We need to do something about her, Tucker. She's gonna get us killed one of these days. You're already dead, it's fine. Hey, when you figure out the magic formula to get that girl to fall in line, you let me know. In the meantime, come on, Lancer's gonna be on our cases if we're late again. Yup, those are my best friends. Sam Manson, the gothic vegetarian rebel, and Tucker Foley, the tech whiz with the perverse heart of gold. I wouldn't trade them for anything in the world. I should also get to class before Lancer scolds me. Okay. Oh, Mr. Fenton, so happy you could join us today. Not particularly happy that you arrived late, as per usual. But as they say, nobody's perfect. What? The bell just rang. And unfortunately, you weren't here when it rang. Now, as the bell signifies the start of my class period, your momentary absence will qualify you as late. Now, take your seat. You know, not all teachers are like this, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I remember, like, watching this as a little kid who, like, wasn't even done with elementary school yet, and I'm just like, man, high school teachers seem like such an ass, but, like, no, a lot of them are understanding. If you get, like, to their class within, like, at least a few seconds of the bell ringing, they ain't really gonna care. As long as you're, it was, like, mostly it was, like, as long as you're there when they do roll call, you're fine. At least in my school, I know, like, there are some teachers like this, but not all of them, so. Unbelievable, this day just keeps getting worse. Yeah, Mr. Lancer, he died. Cut him some slack, man. So what happened last night with your near-death experience? Well, my parents have this new ghost portal thingy that they were working on, and basically I had ghost portal thingy. Well, yeah, it's supposed to open up to some sort of new astral realm, a kind of afterlife dimension. Wild, does it work? Can I use it to see my great Gam Gam again? Well, it didn't seem to work, but trust me, I nearly ended up in the afterlife myself when it shocked a couple 100 volts into my body. What were you doing inside the portal anyway? My parents said it was busted when they first tested it, so I slipped on an ectosuit and went in just to check it out. Dad forgot he built the on switch on the inside, and I guess I accidentally pressed it. Still didn't work though. Well, of course it didn't work. Come on, Danny, don't tell me you actually believe in ghosts. Actually, Tucker, there's some extremely compelling evidence. Like, I know this is the Danny Phantom universe, but like, Sam saying that makes too much sense.
Like, too much sense. Actually, Tucker, there's some extremely compelling evidence as to the existence of the supernatural.
Oh yeah? Where'd you see that? On Epic Ghost Hunters or something? Come on, Sam. That show is so scripted. They purposely pee themselves just to act scared.
No, Tucker. On my Goth forum, Children of the Bite, somebody posted a really interesting article about Vlad Masters and his research over the years. You know him, right?
Come on, Sam. We all know about Vlad Masters. There's no need to patronize us.
Yeah, I know. Billionaire, brilliant inventor, silver fox type, kinda hard to forget. I'm sorry. Well, what you might not know is that he invested millions in research towards the study of parapsychology.
Yeah, I hear you guys. You're probably like, Aura, that's clearly just psychology spelt wrong. Isn't it obvious? But let's be honest. There are a lot of words in the dictionary that are essentially just typos, okay? And plus, that could be like a ghost word for all I know. I don't fucking know. Maybe.
Yeah, I know. Billionaire, brilliant inventor, silver fox type, kinda hard to forget. I'm sorry. Well, what you might not know is that he's invested millions in research towards the study of parapsychology and the paranormal.
No way, for real? I don't believe it. It's hard to imagine somebody as smart as Masters would believe in something as easily disprovable as ghosts.
Easily disprovable? Well, you know what, Tucker? I believe there's something or someone in this room that can do the opposite of easily disprove it. But, you know, that's your opinion. Yeah, well, maybe that's because he knows some stuff we don't. Or Danny's parents, who have been working at this stuff for years, too. Are they crazy, too?
No comment. No offense, Danny. Look, I for one am not gonna start believing in something nobody's ever seen before just on principles alone. I'm a true man of science after all.
Hey Danny, are you okay? You don't sound too good. Need a throat lozenge or something?
Let me tell you, I most certainly do after trying to read this visual novel with so many different voices.
Something the matter, Mr. Fenton?
No, yeah, I'm fine, Mr. Lancer. I just gotta...
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right?
I already know how I'm gonna edit this part. Skyrim. For whom the bell tolls! Mr. Fenton, are you alright? Yeah, man, maybe you shouldn't have been so hard on him. This is your fault, Mr. Lancer. Just make this 100% his fault. Blackmail him, you know, sue him, whatever. Anyway, for those who didn't know, did you know that in the show, Mr. Lancer actually, screams out book titles instead of swear words? I know. Pretty cool, right? Now, I'm sure any Danny Phantom fan knows that, but for those who don't, it might be something interesting to know. Mr. Foley, help him get to the school nurse! Right! Ooh, okay. Yeah. So I see that they updated this CG. I'm not gonna lie, though. It's a lot more tame compared to the original one. It doesn't show off the curves or, the titties as much as the other one does. It's still pretty good, though. Yes. Good lord, am I in heaven? No, you haven't quite reached the afterlife just yet, Mr. Fenton. A very minor concussion is no excuse to stare this long, young man. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. No, it's fine, actually. Sometimes it's nice to be reminded that I've still got it. Well, no problem then. Now, how are you feeling? I understand you passed out in class recently. Bitch, what? Reese? Yes. Yes, Mr. Fenton, I understand you passed out recently. I'm not gonna lie, what she's saying does make sense, but at the same time it doesn't. Like, I understand you passed out in class recently. If he just passed out and just woke up, maybe something better would be, how are you feeling? It would seem you passed out in the middle of class. Like, I don't know, maybe explain to him what happened, because if you just passed out, for example, like if someone like feels queasy with blood and they accidentally cut like their finger a little bit or something and it ends up making them pass out, for the most part, they're disoriented and have no clue that they just passed out. Instead of explaining to him that he just passed out, you're asking him like, also, I'm not gonna lie, what is it? Why is there a question mark at the end of this sentence instead of a period? And why is there no question mark at the end of this one? I understand you passed out recently. That isn't a question, that's a statement, first of all. And tell me a little bit about that. Like, maybe it would be better to be like, hey, like, you just passed out. Are you feeling okay? Like, are you aware? Like, are you okay? But instead, she's just like, oh, I understand you passed out in class recently, question mark. Tell me a little bit about that, period. Yeah, I guess I did. I don't know what happened, though. I just got this weird chill in my throat, sorta. Then everything just went black. Well, I checked your temperature already and everything seems to be normal. You should be fine for now, but I want you to feel free to visit me if you ever feel like you need to be checked out again, for any reason at all. I'll let Mr. Lancer know that you have my permission to be exempt from class if you ever need to get some fresh air. Walking around occasionally should do you some good. Danny is one lucky son of a bitch. Now just imagine if the school nurse just like played favorites with it. I don't know, like, I want to say, imagine if the school nurse had a crush on you, but I don't know if that's the correct way to describe it. Anyway, wow, free permanent hall pass? Alright, thanks, Miss, sorry, I didn't get your... Oh, please, just call me Nurse Kate, and you should still be keeping up with your studies, young man. I don't want to hear that you're slacking in your classes going forward, okay? Okay, no problem, Nurse Kate. I'll try to stay on top of things, don't worry. I'm not gonna lie, when Danny has his eyes like halfway shut like this, he just looks high as shit. Like, I kinda want, like, if I wasn't already doing kind of like the pot smoker voice for Sam, I would be doing it for Danny. And Danny, I really do mean you can stop by for any reason. Okay, I don't know if you know this, Kate, but Danny here, he is a young man. Like, he is a young adult. Like, you know what? Age doesn't even matter. He is a male. Specify what you mean specifically. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, it would be like, was the nurse hitting on me or was she not? I mean, I don't think you realize the gymnastics that comes along with what you just said. Like, my head kind of understands what you mean, but at the same time, my brain will second guess, like, it to, like, oblivion. So, you know, just be more specific. Anyway, all right, let's go back home, I'm guessing. Man, what a day and a half I've had. I'm looking forward to just laying down on my bed and avoiding anything else particularly exciting for the rest of the day. Danny, come look, there's some exciting and heart-stopping news on the television. Breaking news report. Channel 4 News has received multiple reports of what appears to be a green floating octopus-like creature observed terrorizing the city. Footage captured using handheld cameras as well as eyewitnesses. Handheld cameras? Don't you mean like a phone? Like, I understand Danny Phantom, like this, like the cartoon was like from 2004. They didn't really have phones like this. But this visual novel was made in the current century, okay? Just like no one will fault you for just saying phone, like give it a modern spin. Like, come on, man. Make it as if it were today, man. No freaking way. Jack, oh my gosh, Jack, there it is, the validation of our entire life's work. Yes! Go through me out! Yes! Oh yeah, they laughed at old Jack Fenton, calling me a crazy failure. Well, guess who's laughing and crazy now, baby? official word we are receiving is that due to an apparent appearance of these seemingly supernatural and remarkable occurrences, Mayor Montez is currently seeking the aid of famed paranormal expert. Yes. I'm not gonna lie, so it's like I get what, like, we all know what's going on. Like, she's explaining, like Jack is supposed to think it's him, but like, if the mayor was like trying to seek help and that information was leaked, then Jack would have already been contacted by the mayor. So it's like, it doesn't make, like, the reveal makes no sense. A man who has come under numerous scrutinous and critical attacks due to his steadfast belief in ghostly apparitions. Yes. Although, in this humble reporter's opinion, the very belief that has now been proven to not only be completely justified, but extremely poignant, and might I add, exponentially wise given hindsight, a man we all know and love. Yes! Billionaire, philanthropist, and Fortune magazine's Man of the Year, 10 years running, Vlad Masters. Alright, I'm going to be the mayor's advice. Wait! Vladdy? Oh, look, Jack, now Vlad's coming to town to help out. Goodness, today has just been a really eventful day. Well, I suppose they would recruit him first. He's the one with the ghost hunting website properly set up, after all. I still can't quite figure out how to unsubscribe from AOL to start mine up. Is AOL still a thing? I know it was back then. Like, clearly, this game takes place in 2004. On June 23rd, 2015, AOL was acquired by Verizon. And on May 3rd, 2021, Verizon announced it would sell Yahoo and AOL to private equity. 1.5 million people still pay for American Online? What? Apparently it's still a thing. I was, well, okay then. Oh well, seeing old Vladdy in person again will be a real treat at least. Feels like it's been ages. Heck, I guess it has been ages. Wait, Mom, Dad, do you know Vlad Masters? What the hell was that transition? What the fuck was that? No, okay, no, that just looks janky. Like, what the fuck is that? You spin me right round, baby, right round. What the hell is that? No, okay, no, that was too ridiculous. Okay, know him? Heck, the two of us actually used to date for a good while back in college. Yup, back at the old University of Wisconsin. We were quite the trio. That was at least until the incident. The incident? Oh, never mind all that for now. Quickly, Jack, we need to try and track down this octopus ghost. Yes, of course. Kids, try not to get into any trouble while your mother and I are away catching that calamari creep. I seriously can't believe this. Is this real life? Ghosts are really real? How is this possible? I was right. Ghosts are real. They exist. Just don't worry, guys. We'll both be fine. Right, Jazz? I'm sorry. Just that transition is like, it seems so comedic. I'm sorry. I can't take that transition seriously. It looks so ridiculous. I was actually wrong this whole time? This doesn't make any sense of... oh god, I feel faint. Now don't pass out like Danny here. You might have a hot nurse try to hit on you. It was very... I need an adult! This woman's trying to touch my Danny Phantom. There's a ham casserole in the oven for dinner. Take it out in the next 5 minutes. Place the leftovers in the fridge. You kids stay safe now. Yeah, and call us if you see any potential ghost sightings or suspicious 8-limbed activity around here. Come on, Maddie, to the Fenton family ghost assault vehicle. I need to lie down for about a year or two. Yeah, me too. I'm honestly drained. That weird chilly breath thing took a lot out of me. That's funny, just like his ghost breath, it just ends up knocking him unconscious. That would suck. That just reminds me of like the stupid ass question someone asked me once, like would you take the power of flight if you had to shit your pants to do so? Like, it would suck, but yeah, because I don't always have to fly, and then I would have the ability to fly whenever I need to. So, like what is it? Like, I don't have to fly all the time, but like having the ability just in me when I need it would be useful. Anyway, let's go lie down. All right, we went to bed. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this first episode of the Amity Park Redux update, and I hope you guys are excited for the return of Amity Park. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy, please let me know by leaving a comment down below of what you thought. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think of the updated art, and I know that the creator of this visual novel, or at least some of the people who work on it, may potentially watch this video and may also be interested to hear your feedback. So comment down below what you thought. I, for one, think, like, I really enjoy the new art. I think the backgrounds especially, like, are really good. Like, this feels a lot more like Danny's bedroom than it did before. I do hope they, like, kept some of, like, the original style, though, in at least some of the, like, scenes or animated scenes or whatever, because I don't know. I really loved the original art style of the game, but I do think that this is really good too. And I'm excited to play more. So, but also, if you did like it, please leave a like on the video letting me know, or a dislike on the video if you didn't. I know YouTube's getting rid of the public dislike count, or I don't know if they still are, hopefully not, but they probably still are, but like, I can still see it and I'll still pay attention to that, so I know where to improve. But also, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon if you would like to be notified when I post further videos. But anyway, guys, my name is Zora. I hope you enjoyed, and please, stay fabulous. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Before we end it, though, I have to give a quick shout out to some of the wonderful people over at patreon.com/fabulousora. Thank you so much to 12. If you want to know why that was censored, it's because they asked me not to include them at the end of the video. A Calm User, Amac, Asdas, Adam Stone, Alexander Petion, Andrew Mikulski, Aaron Schwager, Attacker C11, Ora's Butler, aka Victor, Os Neely, Bill Goodwin, Billiam, Bradley Bentz, Bradley E. Starin, Kaik Servilha, Cameron Baker, Carlos Reyes, Carlos Rodriguez, Chris Rover, Siphios, Corbin, D, DW World, Dan Garcia, Darius York, Deadman2112, Dilio Vorgas, Dillian, Dirty Sanchez 20, Dominic Baker, Dre Parker, Dylan Prescott, Ice and C, Gabriel Martinez, Gerald O'Malley, Ghostergy, Gohan Sun, Hamburger, Hamid Motawakil, Ivan, Jimbo Flamingo, JJ, Javier Serrano, Joel Sampaio, Jami, John Stanley, Jupes Miranda, Joshua Hardy, J Tomb, Julian Luya, Calazar, Caleb Marvin, Kingly 21, Kyle Buckley, Cairo Linian, Lavix, Link Aaron 10, Little Immigrant 125, Lovely Sky, Mark, Matthew Martin, MDM DMM03, Michael Dilks, Nathaniel Terry, Nicholas Calcina, Nutmaster 69, Payne, Puta Main, Rashone 242, Reese Hunter, Riley Rue, Riot Uprising, Roblo, Ronjon 2.1, Ryan, Siobhan Lewin, Sir Knight Benz, Subsloth, Soon, Tay Money, Taylor Ginn, Tedo, That Guy, Theodore Bassell, Toko-sama, Tyrese Nicholson, Tom, Tony Stark. Yo, dog, if you like my videos so much, you should give me some of that Iron Man armor. Umar Ahmed, Shoti, Zachary Reed Linquito, WikiWiki657. And of course, all the other patrons who choose to support me. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. I really do hope you enjoyed the video. But anyway, guys, let's roll the end card.
Sup guys, Kaori here. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more, check out our previous video here. Or if you'd like to support the channel, check out our Patreon here. There's also a video that was picked up by YouTube just for you. And lastly, you can click here to subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Peace off!